If you don't have energy today and you don't want to exercise, you don't want to do strength training, but you want to move around a little bit, hey, follow along on this video. I'm going to give you 6 different mobility exercises that almost everyone can do. They're definitely a little bit more advanced, but you can try to play around with them and get better over time. The only catch is that you do need a pull-up bar, but that's on the very last one. You can still follow those first 5 and get more flexible and feel like Gumby. Let's go. All right, number 1 here, we're gonna go 40 seconds of half moons. We're just gonna try to reach as far as you possibly can. On those first few reps, you might not be able to get that same reach. Maybe you keep a little bend in the elbow in the beginning as you start to loosen up your body. Nice deep breath as you press as far as you possibly can with every single reach. Think little bend in the elbow or in the knees on every single repetition. And with every reach, I want you to try to get a little bit further. Feel that stretch in the whole lateral torso of your body, your lats, your obliques. Open up that side. And good. From here, we're gonna head onto the ground. I'm gonna give you a straight view here. We're gonna go about 20 seconds on each side. We're gonna go into a lateral lunge, okay? So we're gonna go heel up or heel down on the ground, toe pointing up. And then we're gonna put that inside hand down. So if your left leg is down, your left hand stays down. Put your hand behind your head, rotate that elbow down, and then try to rotate up as high as you can. You're gonna feel a big stretch in the inner thigh. Let's go 3 to 5 here. Try to get that elbow up as high as you possibly can on every repetition. Breathe out as you reach up. Good. And we'll swap over. You can get a nice stretch in the inner thigh and the low back and the thoracic spine. This is gonna help give you some range of motion. And one more. Good, and relax. So number 3, we're going to do a good morning into a squat. This is a movement that I do a lot before I go into my squatting motion, lunging motion to prep my knees, prep my hamstrings, stretch out the back of my legs. So we're gonna go hands behind the head as if you're going into a good morning or a prison squat. We're gonna hinge down, slight bend in the knees. Once you get to that point where you feel stretch in the back of your legs, try to get down as far as you can and then stand tall. Nice deep breath in through the nose as you hinge down. Let the knees come forward. Breathe out on the way up. Now you might not be able to get down as far into a squat. Maybe this is your range, that's okay. Try to do what you can. In through the nose. Stand tall. Let's get 2 more here, and then we're gonna lie down on your belly. One more time. And good. Next one is a little bit more on the intense side. We're gonna stretch out your chest, lying down flat on your stomach. All of a sudden, we're halfway through here. We're gonna go hands out to a T. We'll go straight out like this. And then what we're gonna do is you're trying to get your foot to the opposite hand and do scorpions. We're stretching out your chest. You can even bring that hand in to get that little added stretch in your chest. And as long as it feels okay on the shoulder, you can pause there for a second. Try to get 2 more. And last one. Big range and good. Relax. So we're gonna take a 20-second rest here. And the next one, we're going into a down dog. We're gonna stay there and we're almost gonna think like we're doing gas pedals. So what I mean by that is we're gonna go hands down on the ground. And, you're gonna drive one heel down, push your head in between your arms. If you don't feel a big stretch in the back of your legs, you can walk your hands back a little bit further. And almost like you're cat kneading into a blanket or on a bed, I want you to just drive each heel down as far as you possibly can. Slow and controlled. Keep your head back. Push through those hands as much as you possibly can. Keep those shoulders active. And then on the last few seconds, walk the feet forward. And just push through. Isometric hold. Push those heels down as far as you can. Push the head in between your arms. Ooh, good. And relax. And the last one. If you have a pull-up bar around, you could do this in a gym. I don't want you to go into a complete dead hang, but what I want to do here is just hold on. You can keep the feet down, but I want to just get into as much of a hang as you possibly can. If you have a pull-up bar, and you can actually do a full hang and let the feet come off the ground, you want to try to go for a 40-second hold, go for it. But I just want you to let the shoulders decompress, let the spine decompress, push the toes a little bit, and just stretch out those shoulders as much as you possibly can. I don't want the grip to be a limiting factor here. Do what you can. 2, 1, and relax. So those are 6 awesome mobility movements. Do these over and over, or if you just need something to do during a day where you don't want to do any kind of strength work, this is the workout for you. I hope you have a beautiful day. If you enjoyed this workout, make sure you hit thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that bell for more notifications. I will see you guys next time.